hold on to your hats because Avatar 3 is coming out. Our favorite blue people are on their way to our world, and we could not be more excited. A talented cast, stellar performances, and an amazing plotline. What more could we ask for? So here's everything we know about Avatar 3. Avatar 3 is on its way to theaters, directed by James Cameron. After the success of Avatar: The Way of Water, they plan 3 more sequels. The latest, Avatar 3, is already filmed. The Way of Water set the box office on fire last December. The plot introduces conflicts like Colonel Quaritch versus Jake and Neytiri's family. Excitingly, Avatar 3 will bring in the new Na'vi Fire Tribe. James Cameron and John Landau, the creative minds behind the series, are determined to build on the success of their blue-tinted comeback. With the 3rd entry in the series already in the can, fans can look forward to more developments in the Na'vi world. Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Sigourney Weaver, Stephen Lang, Brittany Dalton, Trinity Jolie Bliss, Cliff Curtis, Bailey Bass, CCH Pounder, and Matt Gerald are all set to return as their Na'vi characters in Avatar 3. While it's unclear if Kate Winslet will reprise her role as Ronal, her recent interview suggests she might be back. Winslet mentioned being occasionally confused during filming, unsure if scenes were for The Way of Water or the 3rd film. Fans can surely look forward to the return of these talented actors, making Avatar 3 a piece most expected with a continuation of the epic Na'vi storyline. Jamie Flatter's character Neteyam met his end in The Way of Water, but in the world of Avatar, characters can come back to life. The franchise has a history of resurrecting characters, so there's hope for Neteyam's return. Giovanni Ribisi, who had a brief cameo in The Way of Water, is set to reprise his role as Parker Selfridge. The uncertain fate of Jermaine Clement's Dr. Ian Garvin suggests a possible return in the 3rd film. Dileep Rao, who played Dr. Max Patel, also seems likely to make a comeback. Jack Champion's Spider and Edie Falco's General Francis Ardmore are set to return in Avatar 3 after their roles in The Way of Water. The fans have expected the return cast, and they sure are excited about it. Joel David Moore, who plays Dr. Norm Spellman, has confirmed his return and dropped hints about his character's role in the upcoming film. My role is really interesting and really fun, and it will continue to be fun in the future. Storylines just get richer and more robust. The world of Pandora expands in a really lovely way. I've read, obviously, that we shot 2 and 3 at the same time. Now, a little background to the 2nd Avatar movie. 16 years after the Na'vi defended Pandora from the RDA, Jake Sully is now the chief of the Amaticaya clan, living with Neytiri and their family. This includes 2 sons, Neteyam and Loak, a daughter named Tuk, and an adopted daughter, Kiri, born from the inert avatar of Grace Augustine. Spider, Colonel Miles Quaritch's son, is frequently around, being raised by Pandora's scientists. The RDA, led by new leader Francis Ardmore, returns to colonize Pandora. Among them are recombinants, Na'vi avatars implanted with the memories of deceased human soldiers. Quaritch's recombinant becomes their leader. After defending Kiri, Loak apologizes to Aonung. Later, Aonung and his friends leave Loak stranded in a sea predator's territory. Saved by Payakan, a Tulkun, Loak befriends him. Kiri, during a spiritual link, meets her biological mother, Grace, and suffers a seizure. Diagnosed with epilepsy, Kiri is warned against connecting with a spirit tree. While Ronal heals Kiri, Quaritch tracks Norm and Max's aircraft and joins forces with the RDA to hunt Tulkuns. After Neteyam's funeral, Jake decides to leave the Metkayina. Tonawari identifies Jake as part of the clan and welcomes them to stay. The family vows to continue their fight against the RDA, embracing their new life at sea. In Avatar 3, James Cameron shared that Britton Dalton's Loak will be the narrator, replacing Sam Worthington's Jake Sully. John Landau also confirmed the return of the exiled Tulkun, Payakan, voiced by Kevin Dorman. A peek into Avatar 3 was unveiled in the bonus features of Avatar 2, showcasing a script excerpt. It hints at Kiri learning more about her mother and Pandora. The bonus features tease a new character, Varu, and reveal that Spider can now breathe Pandora's air, a unique ability for a human. Kiri, with her special abilities, might play a role in this change. In another interview, John Landau, the producer, shared that Avatar 3 will introduce 2 new Na'vi cultures. He mentioned, "We're going to meet at least 2 new clans in the next movie. One of these cultures is likely the Fire Na'vi, with Una Chaplin's Varang being a part of it. New characters, new storylines, and fresh takes are just what the fans need, and they're definitely going to get it. Una Chaplin, renowned for her role in Game of Thrones, steps into the Na'vi character Varang, portraying the antagonist in Avatar 3. Varang is introduced as the leader of the Ash people, described by producer John Landau as an assertive volcanic faction within the Na'vi community. Adding to the stellar cast, David Thewlis, famed for portraying Hogwarts werewolf professor Remus Lupin in Harry Potter, takes on the heavy role of Pelek. Notably, Thewlis is set to feature not only in Avatar 3, but also in the subsequent films Avatar 4 and 5. With such a diverse and talented cast, the next chapters in the Avatar saga promise to deliver a mind-blowing performance. Avatar 3 is bringing in some notable names, with Michelle Yeoh, fresh off her Oscar win and Minions, Rise of the Gru voice role, joining as Dr. Karina Moog, a human scientist. Despite expectations in The Way of Water, Yeoh's appearance was saved for the upcoming film. Details about Avatar 3 are still a mystery. In The Way of Water, Spider saved Quaritch but refused to join him. The Sully family found acceptance among the Metkayina after Neteyam's passing. Producer John Landau shared that the third film will push technological and thematic boundaries. After being introduced to the forest and aquatic biomes of Pandora in the first two films, James Cameron revealed that Avatar 3 will introduce audiences to the Ash people of Pandora, who aren't as kind as some of the Na'vi that we've met before. Avatar 3 and The Way of Water were filmed together, starting production in late 2017. In an interview with Collider, John Landau shared that most of Avatar 3 is already filmed, and even some parts of the fourth film are done. They completed shooting 95% of Avatar 3, with only a bit left to pick up. Additionally, they already filmed the first act of Avatar 4. Oh, we've definitely got a lot coming in the next few years. James Cameron collaborated on the screenplay with Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver, who also wrote The Way of Water and are involved in the fourth and fifth films. The story was developed by Josh Friedman and Shane Salerno, who worked on The Way of Water. Returning crew members include cinematographer Russell Carpenter, editor David Brenner, John Rafua, and Stephen E. Revkin, and composer Simon Franklin. Nothing's been confirmed yet as to what the name of the third film will be. Originally set for December 2024, Avatar 3's release has been pushed to Christmas 2025, as per James Cameron's last update. The movie faced delays due to challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic and Hollywood strikes. Fortunately, with the film now in post-production, it appears that additional delays are not expected. Fans will have to wait a bit longer, but the expectation and excitement for Avatar 3 remain high as the team works towards delivering a remarkable cinematic experience. Get ready for Avatar 3 to hit theaters on December 19th, 2025, as confirmed by James Cameron in an interview with TV New Zealand. The film is currently in a busy 2-year post-production phase, and we're pretty sure fans from around the world have been counting the days until the movie releases. And that's all for the video, folks. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click on that bell icon to stay in the loop. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!